Hello, Aquarius, and those that find this video. We are live. I don't really know exactly what spirit wants to bring through. I guess it's kind of depending on who comes on to the live. I'm Janice. I am a psychic reader. I am a Reiki healer. And okay, so we're going to start with our river rocks that we have right here. And let's just see what spirit wants to bring through. And actually, let me put it here. They're just different sizes. I don't know if you guys can't really see it, but ooh, tap me in. Things are arranging and structure is being placed. There's something that you may not see the path, but you're making the right turns. There's also something about chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chip cookie dough, something in that. I just heard give it time to rise. Give the dough time to rise. So that's it's something in what you're doing. It has me feeling like integration too, like mixing all of the ingredients together to get the dough. And then you have to put it into the oven to have it rise, to have it to bake, and you have to give it time to do that. So there's something that you just healed, or something you just learned, something you just released. And so you need to give it time, integration period, to rise, to become whole. Yeah. There is something here with a new car, or there's travel. There's something that you've been thinking about. Hello. We're just reading from the rocks right now. There's something you've been thinking about, and you've been going over it over and over and over again. And you're about to, one, you're driving yourself crazy over whatever it is that you're thinking about. And you are about to, hello, and you are about to make a decision. Hold on. Huh. Hi from New Zealand. Hi, Melissa from New Zealand. Somebody said, what should I text my girlfriend? If you don't know, okay. Hello. Hi. That's funny. I think you need to give her space. Yeah, that's what I just heard. So anyway, reading from the river rocks, a whole bunch of people just like came on and then got off. That was so like, yeah. There's something that you're doing, and there's some kind of treasure that you're going to find in the middle of it. I don't know if you're looking through papers, or if you're trying to find something, but I feel somebody's like sifting through papers and something like this, and you're going to find something unexpected in the middle of those papers. Yeah. Trying to get a feel for the energy. I don't know what that means. Okay, obviously, it's been a minute since I've come live, and I'm waiting for you guys. Hello? Hmm. Okay, there's something in the middle of these papers that's gonna bring a great healing. It's gonna answer some kind of question for somebody out there. There's also something big that's gonna happen during Taurus season. Okay. The number 5 is important to somebody for some reason. I'm doing all right. I'm moving with the punches. Yeah. Somebody's about to cut out sugar. Sugar addict, I just heard. Well, Andrew and I catch up soon. Hold on, let me get out the tea leaf cards. There's also something they're wanting me to use runes. But I don't have my rune deck here. I'm from New York, guys. This is for Melissa. Yeah, and Andrew. Irosnala. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble endlessly, the wheel. So, Melissa, you have to focus on you, okay? And once you take all your energy and your power back, somebody's either going to knock on your door or you're going to get an unexpected like text message, right? Like, hey, let's meet up. But it's not going to come until you take all your energy and focus it on you, okay? Yeah. Beware of greed. And so also with this Andrew person, there might be something that he's looking to get from you rather than to give to you, okay? Called out immediately on the sugar addict. Yeah, but you know what? It's good. It's good because I too love candy. All right. I love candy. I don't know if that's helping you or not, but it's your spirit is going to lead the way. Yeah. Yes, Melissa. Okay. Yeah, like spirit is going like this. Oops. Spirit is going like this, you know, a big open heart. And he says, and in the middle of the open heart, it says, I love me. Okay. Yeah. I've been definitely called to cleanse from it. Yes. I think we all have, um, because it's that dopamine hit. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Let me see what else is going on here. Somebody really likes M&M cookies, that's for sure. But there's also orange. Somebody needs to wear orange. Okay? I don't know if someone has a meeting on Monday that they're nervous about or anxiety or something like that. So even if you can't wear a piece of orange, like a bracelet or earrings, or bring an orange crystal with you. Okay? Yeah. It's gonna help keep you calm. Yeah. And hello, Jasmine. Yeah. What else is going on here? I don't know if somebody has something in their shopping cart. I don't. Somebody's been manifesting and just like throwing everything in their shopping cart, like their online shopping cart, and how whatever you're doing when you do that, you are manifesting something. There's about to be some kind of money that's going to come in to where you're going to actually be putting stuff inside of your cart. Okay, a long time coming. I just heard. Yeah. Throw it over my way. Okay, that's somebody. All right, there might be some workplace stuff going on. Um, and it's not for your highest good. I'm gonna say it like that, because somebody's sexual energy is like super high, and it's a test for you not to give in to temptation and to make sure you stay in your energy of I'm worth it. Ask your question, Jasmine. Yeah. And Giselle, I need you to explain more of what did I mean? On what point? Because we just a whole bunch just kind of came through. So there's something too that's coming through about the signs are there, and so somebody's been answered, and the universe has been showing different signs in your reality about your question, and you have been ignoring it, or you have been putting it off as like that's not really what I think it means, but it's actually it is. Okay, because you're really intuitive, you're tapped in, spirit says you're very aware, and whatever this is, it's because you have to make a decision um that is going to cause some kind of emotional pain at first, and you're trying to avoid it. Maybe somebody's trying to avoid a breakup. um you want to know what has happened in the home you're in right now? You mean like, did somebody pass away there violently? Is that what you mean? Before you moved in? Yeah. It says you need to defend yourself. So, oh, this is interesting because holy water had came up before, and so we started blessing ourselves. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a negative entity that is there that likes to stay underground. It likes to stay in the basement. Um, Yeah, and yes, it was violent. One spirit says you have to shield yourself, but you really have to do a home cleansing to remove that negative entity from the home. Okay, and I feel like this is for you. I feel like you actually have a gift of removing entities, um, and so this is an initiation for you to learn how to do that. Yeah, she says there isn't a basement. Maybe there isn't a basement now, but something was done. Because I can feel it and I can see it. Yeah, and something about be careful not to take a risk. Mhm. Yeah. You know what? Also, too, there might be something. I don't know if you're being led somewhere, because I'm feeling you go down somewhere. No, it's been paved over somehow. So I don't know if it almost feels like it's been there's the structure was built over. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's something beneath, but that would be like an FBI thing, CSI thing, and then it would have to be warranted. But I also feel like um, it feels like there wouldn't be any DNA stuff left over. So I don't know how long ago this was or what happened. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you can go underneath of there. Maybe there was an entrance to go underneath of that. Like, you know how places kind of have that thing? I'm being shown it. I'm just psychic medium. So it's just being shown to me. And I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and feeling, describing. Yeah. So this is like different. This is so different, y'all. Yeah. For somebody new is entering your life and you're about to receive a gift. And that actually is in alignment with the readings that we just put up too. Yeah. If you keep getting like weird smells all over in the house, that's usually like demonic energy. Okay. And it's not uncommon. All right. So nobody needs to get like freaked out or anything like that. So just make sure that you're doing your house cleansing, you're saging, your blessing of the house, calling in the angels, bringing the house up to gold, gold energy, and make sure you're doing your own cleansing and that you're cutting cords, to people, places, and things. Because I feel like, I don't know if there's somebody that's around you or somebody that is, I don't know if there's drugs or alcohol involved, but they kind of quite often have entity attachments and that kind of thing on them and bringing it into the house. So you also could do a ward your house as well to keep negative energy from entering. You may know the person. It could be from this lifetime or past life. It does feel familiar. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Yes, whatever this negative entity is, they've been affecting your finances. Is it a guy or a girl? I don't feel a gender. I feel like you want it to be a girl, but I don't feel a gender. So maybe this person was, maybe they were confused. Um, yeah. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah, you're welcome. And definitely, I feel like you're a psychic medium and you're meant to like be able to master the removal of negative energies and things like this for yourself and others. So I do believe that this is why this is happening to you, to initiate your gifts. Okay. Yeah. Um, just all, can you reframe the question completely for me? When you said, did you mean your girlfriend? In what way was I talking about? What? Because I don't know. Yeah, you guys, you and your girlfriend are a little. Yeah, just all that's you and your girlfriend. There's, yeah. I feel like she's a karmic. I feel like that's what I feel. Do you understand what I mean by that? That you guys are meant to learn lessons together to become better people, to become more in love, to heal old wounds. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to like be together forever. There's a choice, there's a crossroads that will come for you two to decide. Okay? Yeah. And I just heard you're not ready yet. April, okay? There'll be a decision if you guys are going to stay together or not. And then Jasmine, it's the first time someone said it to me. Yeah, I was told to let you know that because If you follow that spiritual path and open up to your gifts, you will be successful. Yeah, you will have a lot of anxiety in the house until you clear the entity, which is very possible. All right, one more question. Yeah, go ahead. We're just going to cover the reading with violet flame energy. I did already, but I feel like just because, yeah. What is your question? Somebody's stepping into a new experience. What is your question? I know that somebody's river, creative river is starting to flow, but there's going to be 3 emotional blocks that you have to clear in order for you to come to the energy of overflow. That's for somebody. I don't think they're on live, but that's for somebody who's going to watch this after. I just got somebody's working against you behind your back, and new opportunities and possibilities and paths opening up archway. So no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Whatever anybody's trying to do to stop you, any of you guys, and whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing with your gifts, with your life, with your time, with your talents, they're being moved out of the way. Like, yes. Quite frankly, physically moved out of the way. So some of you guys have physical obstacles, like, you know, of people that are trying to stop you from shining your light in some way, and they're being moved out of your pathway. Jasmine says, I've been worried about my brother. I haven't heard from him, and I don't know if he is okay. Irosnala Kotishnala. For Jasmine's brother, I'm going to get new rocks out, okay? All right, yeah, he's okay. He might be into some stuff. All right. Is he younger than you? It feels like it. Or he might be more younger in mind. But he's okay. Spirit says, I want you to focus on your stability, So staying grounded and keeping your mind from creating what if situations. All right. Let's see. Somebody was like, honey child, why are you using witchcraft? So my thing is like, I can divine from a lot of things. It's my gift. And so I see it as me sharing my talents. Seek, oh, this is this person. You know what? I don't even care. Put you up there. You know why? Because I love you. And yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. I just heard you shall be healed. I love that. Yeah, older than you, but he's Jasmine, his emotional energy, like, it's, yeah, it's not as mature as yours. But yeah, he's good. And now also too, he might be focusing on his stability as well, because the way the way it's coming out, it's not all over the place, it's just straight, right? And so it's just telling me that things are even killed and things are balanced or being balanced out. Yeah. Okay, now I can't anymore. Ah, irosnala turokitia satirokotua shatia tokabala ayatorokishniata. So I guess this was a lesson for me too of like not focusing on people who want to um like go do something, get off the live. What is my new love life to look like? Derek P44. Catch me outside. That was so funny. Okay, listen. I am surrounded by white light. Yo, because this is nice. I feel like it's gonna be is there's stability coming into that too. Irosabala, Oshale, Yakadala, Mushna. Yes. Oh, okay. So also we got 6. I felt the lover's card come in for you, Derek. And there might be it might be a little bit of rocky road, okay? Um, you might go on some dates and do some stuff with some people for a little bit, and then you're gonna have like 2 really stable relationships. Yeah. I feel like one, you're probably gonna end up getting married, okay? And I just want to make sure that this is okay. And then that marriage will end, okay? It will end in love. And then you'll meet someone else who will be like your life partner, okay? But that's down the road, okay? You're going to go through at least 4 different relationships before you get married, okay? Yeah, which is good because it's going to build you, okay? It's going to build I just heard it's going to build you into the man that you want to become, right? Yeah. Irosnala. Yeah, very good. Okay, I really can't anymore. What how do you that's what they said. Um Oh, good, Derek. I'm glad that's close to what you keep hearing. Yeah, yeah. It's you will experience a love of a lifetime. And yeah. So just I want you to make sure that you keep your heart, okay? I want you to make sure that you're keeping your physical heart healthy as you get older, okay? So make sure you're just focusing on that as you get older, okay? Yeah. This person I've been flirting with recently. I have to give it to you the way that it came through, all right? And it is it's a good time, not a long time, okay, for the person you've been flirting with. But these experiences are good for you, okay? Yes, keep on the heart because I can feel that anxiety, but it also has to do a little bit with some of the stuff that you're eating as well. All right, so you want to keep the cholesterol down. So start doing that stuff now. So that way down the road, all right, you're going to be good. Yeah. So that way you won't have too many bumps. Because Spirit says if you don't focus on keeping the anxiety down and keeping a lookout on the cholesterol, you might end up having to have surgery later on in life, which is going to be fine. But you can, you know, do the stuff now and not have to go through that. All right. Yeah. Brighter days. Just remember that brighter days. Okay. Keep that with you. Yeah. Jasmine just said, "Oh my God, the door of my room just opened and then closed by itself." Um, one, just I rebuke you, and you can say, "In the name of Jesus Christ." You're welcome, Derek. In the name of Jesus Christ, in holy water. So you can bless any water, and you can ask the angels, God, to come in, the universe, whatever higher power that you believe in, to bless the water. And um, especially on the door and in the closet, okay? You just put that after you bless it, you just put the water. But there's also this hello sunshine energy. So it's a lemon, okay? A lemon essential oil and eucalyptus with distilled water that you put into a spray bottle and just spray that around the home, especially on the walls, okay? And make sure you open the windows. Yeah. Yes. And this will be really good. And but start, start blessing yourself day and night with the golden ray just to put on you, especially when you're in the shower. All right. Cover yourself with God's light, God's love. Okay. And then before watching any kind of YouTube videos or anything like that, or tarot videos, put on that armor of God, okay? Because now it's time for you to go and watch videos on how to remove negative entities from your home. So it's more because of this invasive spirit, you have to do some physical things. It's more than just like playing Reiki in the background, okay? And that's why Spirit recommended the lemon eucalyptus spray, and especially in the bathroom and around the tub, okay? Yeah, use the lemon eucalyptus. Yeah. Also, too, if you have smelled any kind of like cat urine, okay? Wherever you smell that kind of a smell, bless it, spray. All right. And make sure you pray over the water too that you put in the distilled bottle with the lemon and the eucalyptus essential oil. And anybody can use that, okay? It doesn't have to just be, you know, yeah. And I just, Archangel Michael is just like, stay prayed up, okay? Okay, you can play for your puppies. And that might have been why the spirit said put it on, spray it on the wall, not on the floor, because of the puppies, okay? So don't spray this on the floor, spray it on your wall. And for your puppies, you can play the Reiki, the animal Reiki. You can play that for them. And also just continue to ask God and your angels to protect, your puppies, all, everyone in the home and all that kind of stuff. But make sure you're putting on that the gold armor of light, okay? Yeah. And we will dispatch angels to you as well that will direct you to the right thing to watch, the right thing to read, or you'll get something in a dream. Okay, it'll come right to you. Yes, animal Reiki. I forget the lady's name, but there's one. If you do animal Reiki, she has like 11-hour or 8-hour video, and I play it for my animals when I'm not home or when I'm not like with them. I play it for them too to help keep them, because right now your gifts are activating and initiating, so you're also feeling more psychic attacks that are directed towards the chosen, okay? Yeah, yeah. So it's more than just this entity. You're also feeling I feel like you're a psychic empath too. You're also feeling the things that are directed towards people who are he says like high ranking spiritual like warriors and teachers and things like that, like you're feeling it as well. Even the initiates are really are feeling it, even though it may not be directed towards you exactly. You're feeling it, okay? Yep. And also, and when people watch us, I want you to know there's nothing to be alarmed with. There's entities, we live with them, we work with them, they're in Dunkin' Donuts, they're, you know what I mean? Like if you buy a used car, there's probably an entity attached to it, it's just a kind of normal thing, but it's the awareness that counts. And then once they start showing themselves like I'm here, in the physical, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Yeah. Yeah. And if I do feel like you're going to go on this journey, but if at all possible, too, the other option would be to move. But the thing is like that the entity, yes, the entities can come with you as well, especially if they've gotten into something um, physical in your house. You know what I mean? An object like a vase. Okay. No, it's not attached to you, but it's definitely attached to the house, and I feel like it's attached to an object too. I feel like yeah, it's moves through different things. Yeah. So you might feel like shadow energy type stuff, and it's just like it's moving through the house. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to, because your stuff has been in certain places, it may have moved into certain things, like into a vase or a lamp. So you really should clear it, right? Because even the items, like if you were to move and you were to bring your items, like you need to clear your items too before you put them into the new house. Okay? Mhm. Cuz it thinks it lives there. Like it's everything everything that's yours, it feels like it's theirs because you brought it into the home. And that's what, yeah. Mhm. Handshake, meeting a stranger, spiritual development, enlightenment, understanding. Yeah. But if you do these things, I feel like it's going to be gone by April, okay? Cuz we got April up. Yeah. That's why when they tell you to like cleanse your home, like they're like, no, actually, like cleanse your walls. And so that might be another reason why spirit was like spray on the walls, because it'll stop you, almost like confine it to a certain space, and you'll start to feel that it's not all in the house anymore, that it's just in a certain space. You know what I mean? Because you're doing the cleansing of the walls, so you're like stopping it. Yeah. Because there's something, I don't know, with this particular entity, there's something about the walls that it likes. So yeah, it might have been somehow of how they died too. But I don't want to go too far into that. Yeah, spirit, we're gonna close that door. All right. Yeah, and I feel like your spiritual development of this, yep, eucalyptus and lemon and distilled water is or you can do purified, but for some reason distilled is coming through. So there might be something in it, a metal in that's going to be helpful. You're welcome. I feel like you're going to really be mastering clearing entities. I feel like there's something that's going to turn on within you that you already know, and you're going to be like, things are just going to be coming to you by September. So this is a start of like your initiation of your like learning on how to protect your energy, because you're also raising in vibration, and because you're such a bright light, more entities might be attracted to you, but it's only so that you can clear them. Yeah. Yeah, and it keeps saying, it came out again, you will receive a gift. So I don't know if this gift is the gift of being able to clear the entities, because you'll be able to go into like your family homes, like their houses, their apartments, and you'll be able to clear entities from their homes and stuff that might be affecting their mentality, or their emotional set, or even their finances and things like this, you know. Yeah. Or you might be guided to do it for other people. Yeah. Yeah, and then I just heard too, like clearing entities off of animals, dogs. You're welcome. I'm grateful for you as well. Okay. Holla. People you know. Yeah, be aware of self-delusion. Yeah, cleansing. You need to defend yourself. So everyone who's watching this, make sure that you are cleansing your thoric fields, all right, and cleansing all the layers of your thoric field, cleansing your meridians, as well as cleansing your chakras. Okay. Even go as far as listen to frequency music for the skin, for the liver, for the gallbladder, frequency music, you know, for the eyes, for the ears, for the brain. Okay. Um, yeah, because we're getting deep into it now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, by accident. See, it's you're highly gifted. Yeah, highly gifted. Yeah, and what else is coming through as well? So because this came up, and thank you, Jasmine, for sharing everything with me and with everyone on. Um, guys, cleanse your items, okay? Yeah, cleanse your items, your crystals, anything that has rust on it, get rid of it. Um, Yeah, anything that's like you have to clean your space, anything that is disorganized, anything that anything you're not using anymore, let it go, get rid of it, you know? Like even if it's like sentimental but you don't use it, you're just let it go. You know, take a picture of it, let it go. And even that, I wouldn't even take a picture of it. I would just get rid of it. And don't give it to somebody. Like get rid of it. For some of these things, you know, you not yeah. Oh, that's funny. Because my mom kind of did the same thing to me too. My mom told me that I had to stop talking to angels and to dead people, or they were going to take me away from her. And so, her saying that, and then also abuse, like physical abuse of me speaking light language in front of people and things like this, like I literally shut down my gifts. Yeah, it's interesting you say that because we just did a clearing with our mom as well. My mom, she's gone 15 years now. And so you might need to do a clearing with your mom as well. You know, like a really deep kind of and it's do like a muscle test. Yeah, it's time to take action. I got the lion. It's like a muscle test. You know, is my mother blocking me or holding back my shine? And we say it like that because it could be a whole bunch of different ways on how ancestors could be blocking shine out of wanting to protect us. But it's healing the ancestral wound of survival, you know, of the fittest type of thing. And so you do the muscle test, or you write, or you look at the candle, the fire, and you receive your feedback. And if it's yes, then go ahead and do the cord cutting, you know, and really take the time to focus on your root chakra and any cords or attachments to your mother. Okay, like take the time to just to only cut cords and attachments from your mother, so that way you can really do a thorough like go around of the root chakra, like really thorough, and just like scan very slowly, breathing in, letting go, you know, make sure you call in all your guides and your protection and all that, and allow the healing light to come in, whether it be golden light or a combination of a sapphire and the violet flame, you know, coming into the root. And if you need to pull out cords from your root, then bring your root in front of you and just pull them out. Okay, anything connected to your mom or any ancestors that might be holding back your shine. Okay, because you're meant to shine. Yeah, and that way it doesn't, you'll get most of it. Yeah, and then once you pull the cords out, just look to see if there's any blockages, any blackness, anything floating around in your root chakra or in your etheric field, and then just dissolve it with that golden light. Okay. Yeah, you have to trust. And yeah, you have to trust that you've been drawn to people with mom issues, and you can hear her insight on everything, and you're a bit skeptical. So the fact that it's your mom and you're skeptical, it just means that there's still a wound there that you have to heal about, like trusting her, but then also trusting your gifts. And she really could be an invasive energy that is trying to stop you from hearing the voice of God, of true source love. Okay? Because there comes a point on our spiritual journey where we even close our ears to our guides, and there's only one voice, and that voice is coming from the Most High. Okay? And so it sounds like when she was alive, she tried to control you and try to direct your decisions a lot, you know. Yeah, but now it's like this codependency thing, and you have to trust your gifts. She says her mom told her many things that she was correct about everything. Yeah. Now you have to trust your gifts, because the fact that you're skeptical and not in full faith about the things that she says, you're still blocking yourself off from hearing from the Most High. Okay, because then when you hear the Most High, then you doubt that, you're skeptical about that as well. Yeah, and it's only because you're super gifted too, and a lot of people can talk to you, you know. Okay, she was good at make helping you make your own decisions. Good. Yeah, and now what you have to do is there's the things that are not in such a good light are the things that you have to, the healing, those are the cords, those are the blockages that you have to focus on, you know. And sometimes you have to go back to times and spaces where you have to remember the things that you've repressed. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Joseph. Yeah, and just make sure you're grounding, doing your grounding. That's for everybody, like often, because energy is like just cray cray, so potent right now. Super potent. Yeah, goldfish. Increased material wealth or spiritual growth is coming. So that's awesome. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay. And don't be tempted to lower your standards. Okay. And yeah, something that happened in January. Maybe somebody's still holding some guilt or shame over it. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the likes too, guys. I appreciate it. Jasmine says, I've been trying to figure out how to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. You have to breathe and look up into your third eye slowly and exhale slowly, and make that a practice 10 to 20 minutes every day. Yeah, it's going to help to decalcify your pineal gland, and it's going to help to clear the delusions, you know? Like, I don't know if you noticed, like, when I started saying things that maybe weren't so great about your mom, you started to, like, defend her, and, that's, like, a clear chord because I there was an emotional trigger right there, and so yeah, and so we have to be able to see things from, both sides, you know? Nothing's wrong or right, nothing's good or bad, you know? And so just breathing to clear anything that, any of those the survival mechanism, you know? Yeah. And it takes time, and it takes persistence and tenacity, which you can do all of that because I'm seeing like deer stag energy for you. So you were born for this. You were made for this. So now it's just like a commitment to like breathing in more oxygen so that you can really stimulate that third eye. Like, but when you do this, you have to ground, you have to cleanse, like these things, it doesn't get to where um you have to do these things less. You know, you actually end up having to do these things more because you're more opened, right? Yeah. But you also will build more faith in your gifts as well. And more is going to open up to you because you're really you're like a powerhouse. Okay. Yeah, like a psychic powerhouse. But we got to eliminate fear and doubt. Yeah. Training with the Most High is what I recommend. Compliments from an admirer. So that's nice for somebody coming out. Woo-hoo. Yeah, somebody's going to give somebody flowers. Recognition. That's awesome. All right, guys, we are about to get off. There's anything else? Yeah, affairs with your family tree. Yeah, 1020 is coming up for that. Not sure what that means. Maybe it means something to you. Also, something about December, Christmas. All right, solid foundation, success with effort. If someone had a question about a new job that they're starting, that's your answer, okay? It's going to lead to wealth as well. Yeah, and oh, and with the new job, be careful, do not take risk, okay, with the new job. Yeah, don't play with your money. Yeah, and there's bread. There's going to be a period of prosperity and abundance for those of you who've been seeing 1212. Yeah, happiness and well-being. So focus on these things. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That was the last time you saw her live, 12/26/21. Oh, December. So that's what that is. Yeah. Lake healing is going to be very helpful for you. Also, so doing the root chakra scan, okay, is going to be really good for you either by a lake or on top of a hill where you can see like an overlook, okay? It is good either one or both, right? Because I don't feel like it's a one timer with the root chakra and removing the cords and attachments with your mom and to remove the emotional blockages that were created. Because I feel like once you do it a couple times, then her energy is going to lift somehow. And I feel like you're going to be talking to an even higher version of her, and she's going to lead you to do healing in your sacral. Okay, like she's going to lead you up. Yeah, and I think it's only because once you clear the root, your vibration is going to rise to a different frequency to where you're going to see her more in an angelic energy rather than an ancestral energy. And there's a difference. Yeah. Yay. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. But take your time with it. There's no rush. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And somebody out there is concerned too much with sexual matters. Okay. That's temptation to give your power away and to avoid some kind of emotional healing that you need to go on a journey of. That's for somebody out there. Okay. Yeah, it's diverting, right? You know what I mean? Justice has been served. Okay. Great passion is coming to somebody, and you've been crowned. Honor and respect will come to you. I think that's for somebody who has a birthday in March. Yeah. And don't worry about anybody working against you behind your back. Psalms 91. Okay. If you feel that energy, then that's what you say or you sing or you listen to. Mm-hmm. Okay. She says her man's in jail and the wolves are after her. Yeah, let them chase and okay. but yeah, don't let nobody come in. Boom. Yeah. And there's something about beware of greed. Um, so it's a time to be humble, okay? And that's for somebody out there. It's a time to be humble and to look at the simple things, okay? And also for some of you guys, it's a time to save money rather than like spend like on things. You know what I mean? Like, do you really need a type of energy like at this time? Watch your money blow up. I just heard, like, you know what I mean? Even like the little things. And I feel like that's a 30-day journey for somebody of just pulling back the spending a bit and see how much you save, and also how much money is attracted to you too during that time. Because you're telling money you're worthy of it being with you. Yeah, that's for somebody out there. It came through. Yeah. Seahorse, family matters. There's family matters, seahorse, the hippocampus. You're welcome. Breathe into the hippocampus, like I am aware of the hippocampus. Breathe into that. Breathe into that, and keep breathing in gold light into that, with the intention of restoring, okay, it back to zero. Yeah, and cup, you should accept valid criticism for somebody. Priyank Das, 9/5/1999. Will he contact me? He rejected me. I'm ignoring him, so I blocked him. He's a player. Okay. I got that energy straight up. He's Yeah. You blocked him, keep him blocked. All right. And heal the rejection wound. Yeah. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Rainbow. Okay. Yeah. Heal from the rejection wound. And it's not him. It's not, there's your father. It's a father wound. Okay. So do the healing of how you felt rejected. This is journal work for you. Okay. Yeah. Keep him blocked and don't ask about him anymore. Don't watch any readings about him or any of that. Like, cut it off. Cut it off. Okay. Do your womb healing, and clearing meditations, and also do the father, the journal work with your father, and how you felt rejected by your father. All right, that's the journal work. And write and keep writing. Okay. Yeah, you can ask the question, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay. That is for, so thank you, JS Arch Studio. And then what is this? My norm. Okay, 6248. Go ahead and ask your question because we're at 60 minutes yet. You have to let go of seeking revenge, needing revenge for him hurting you. And once you do that, judgment will be called. Okay, justice. I want to ask that, what does my ex Maz want from me? My name, Manor. Money. He wants money. All right. For 6248, he wants money. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it's a, you are going to reflect. This is for 6248. You are going to reflect back on it, and it's going to accelerate your spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I feel like you're going to go on a enlightenment journey. Okay. And I feel like in that journey, you're going to see how this person actually activated you. Okay. Art Studio, I'm not going to answer that because now it's time for you to take all of your power back and stop focusing on the ex that you blocked who rejected you. And I say it just like that. It's time for you to do the self-love, okay? And heal the wounds so that you don't attract anyone like this person again. Okay? They're not good, okay? He's stealing your sexual energy. 648. Okay? Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go. I truly, I love you guys. Yeah, yeah, babe. Okay, so 648. You look, no, okay, no more, no. Yes, he is, and that's what he does. He's an energy vampire, and that's what he does. Okay, so, and we bless him with unconditional love. Everyone that we spoke of or that came through energetically or through the internet, we send everyone unconditional love. We ask the angels to clear, cancel, delete anything that would cause any kind of karma in any ill way or bad way or unfortunate way for any person, for all involved. Yes, and we're just going to bless everyone. Okay, guys, and we're just disconnecting. Ah, so beautiful. Guys, I love you. It was my honor. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye. Irosala. I'll see you next time.